Hello, welcome to my CMS assessment creation project. I created mine in Edmodo. I'm logged in as a teacher, Miss Widely, and on the left-hand side you can create different classes, different groups for your students to join. In Edmodo, there are different features such as notes. It looks like Facebook, so the students are familiar with it. And you can leave notes to your teacher or your friends. You can upload files. You can share links. You can send things at a later date, which I love to do. You can upload assignments for the students to go through. You can attach a due date, which is very nice. There are quizzes. You can give times on quizzes for how long the students have access to that quiz. You can poll your students, and then you can do a snapshot as well. For me, I uploaded a test for world literature. Here there are 70 questions, and I made it due for July 27th, which is a couple of days from now. So if you are looking at my assessment, the assessment was developed for English 10 world literature students in the general education classroom. This assessment would be given at the end of a course to determine the student's overall learning. So if you click into the questions, this shows a little breakdown of each question, and it's asking different types of questions. There's true, false, multiple choice, fill in the blank for this particular assessment that I created. The purpose of this assessment is to determine if students understand things such as the Mask of the Red Death. What is a short story? If you look, here's a short story question. What is the theme of a story? There's a theme. And then the plot of maybe Oedipus the King, the Mask of the Red Death, and Things Fall Apart, which would have been pieces we would have covered throughout the year. The questions I develop revolve around the Common Core standards for reading literature, grades 9 through 10, and some of those standards include analyzing complex characters, determine a theme or central idea, as well as determining the meaning and phrases as they are used in the text. And there are a lot of other standards. As you can see, there are a lot of questions here, about 70, I believe. I was just trying to create a big assessment to see if it could actually hold a lot of questions, which it definitely did. So this assessment again includes multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank questions, and I have found that the majority of my students still want pencil and paper if they are writing out an essay or a short answer question, so I didn't include any of those types of questions in this particular assessment. Edmodo is the right type of assessment because students are able to smoothly go through questions, select their answers, and submit their answers, and then receive direct feedback on their responses. This assessment tool allows me as a teacher to see a breakdown of the questions, which gives the teacher the feedback that they're looking for. So if you look here, it literally breaks down each question, and when a student actually answers this, it'll turn green for how many students got it correct, and then it'll have a red bar for how many students missed that particular answer. And you can go through each individual student and see why they missed it or what they put to see what you might need to go back and reteach for small groups or whatever you're going to do to make those students successful. So I think Edmodo is a really great assessment tool.